So I was at a potlatch with my grandmother, Dinah Schooner, also known as Natupsta, one of the big teachers in my life, teaching me about history, culture, traditional stories, all the things that make up who we are. Her name Natupsta comes from our family's Smayusta. So we're in Bella Coola and we're getting ready for a potlatch that she's about to have. And as we're driving, she starts to tell me about Falling Rocks. And who's Falling Rocks? And she tells me about Falling Rocks' dad. Him and his wife, they had a child, and they were trying to have a child for a long time, and they finally were able to have the supernatural blessing, and they named him Falling Rocks. They taught that child everything they needed to know, how to be, what to do, how to take care of each other. And one of the things that Falling Rocks learned from a young age was to be a provider. They went out, they would hunt, they would fish throughout their territories. As the child got older, they started to go on longer trips with their dad. They would go on overnight, sometimes multiple nights. And when that child became a teenager, 12, 13, they started to do those trips on their own. When they were 14, there was a big argument that happened. Falling Rocks and his dad got into a big argument, and he took off, brought his gear so that he could be okay overnight. And he was gone for a day, and it wasn't anything new for that to happen. It turned into 2 days, and then 3 days, and the father started to get worried. Started to go to the neighboring communities and ask, have you seen Falling Rocks? Have you seen Falling Rocks? It turned into a week. And the dad started to have sorrow. He was really worried for his son. People seen the sorrow because they knew the connection the father had with his son, Falling Rocks. After about a month, and the dad is walking around in tears, weeping, mourning, wondering where his son is. This continued for months. He began to put signs up all throughout their territories and beyond. And I seen those signs when traveling. When I came from Vancouver over to Powell River, I seen a sign that said, "Watch out for Falling Rocks."